Hi guys, welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're doing Maker's Mark, the Maker's Mark wood finishing series. I got a little note here, and these samples were all sent to me by one of my patrons. It says, I thought you may enjoy a few samples as well. Merry Christmas, Santa. Marshall Conico. Thank you so much, Marshall. I'm so excited for this. Now, my love for wheated whiskey is growing. It's not one of my favorites, but my affection for wheated whiskey is definitely growing. In the Maker's world, my favorite is Maker's 46 Cask Strength. That's my favorite. Regular Maker's Cask Strength, I don't love. I don't like it, actually. And then regular Maker's is just okay. Maker's 101 is pretty decent. But for my personal palate, Maker's 46 Cask Strength is the one. Now, this is the finishing series, which is kind of birthed from the Maker's 46 world. So each of these is different. This is the Maker's RC6 from 2019, 108 proof. And what's special about that is that they took the American oak and seasoned it for 18 months, which is a lot longer than most whiskey companies do. The second here is the 2020 release, SE4X PR5. Now, what that is they did every other stave of the barrel with two different kinds of staves. The SE4 is French oak, and then the PR5 is American oak. And the goal with that was to get really nice vanilla flavor from the French oak and really nice caramel flavors from the American oak. So we'll see when we get there. Now over here we have 2021. The FAE01 and FAE02. Now, FAE01 is all American oak, where one side of the stave is seared and the other side is completely raw. They didn't burn it, they didn't toast it, they didn't do anything. They seared it with a torch is what they did. One side. The other side's completely raw. So that's going to be an interesting experiment. And then FAE02 is double heat treated French oak. Now I didn't see where they specified, so that's probably charred and toasted, toasted and toasted. Who knows? I don't know. I couldn't find it while I was doing research. It just says double heat treated French oak. So all of these are standard Maker's mash bill, 70% corn, 16% wheat, 14% malted barley. So let's do this. Because I'm excited because, you know, when you don't love a category of whiskey and their special releases, it's kind of hard to justify spending the money. So thank you for this, Marshall. I'm really looking forward to it, and this is saving me a lot of money because if one of these I absolutely am in love with, I can buy that one instead of buying all four and finding out for myself. So let's do this. Maker's RC6, 108 proof. That actually smells really freaking nice. It's kind of light, but there's really nice spice there from the wheat. Wheat presents to me as spicy, the way rye presents spicy. Wheat also presents as spicy to me. Some people say it presents as very sweet, and for me, it's not the experience I have. It presents as spicy. There's caramel, there's brown sugar, there's vanilla, of course, there's cherry. Absolutely lovely. I'm going to nose through all these and then taste through all these. SE4 PR5. Oh, more vanilla, more caramel, definitely. Beautiful cherry note. Gorgeous, round, perfect cherry note. Less spicy than the RC6 on the nose. Fruity. Let's get a little fruity. Oh, okay. FAE01. Oh, I like that too. The FAE02 is the all-American, half seared, half raw. It's really interesting. I'm getting notes there that I'm having a little bit of a struggle to identify. But they're really pleasant. They're like a mix between a caramel and a fruitiness at the same time. Like it's like the notes right on top of each other. So it's like maybe caramel coated fruit. That one might be my favorite so far on the nose. FAE02. Frenchy. I can smell that French oak. This one's very sweet, very pretty, very almost delicate on the nose. Okay, let's taste them. We're going to taste RC6. I get a little nuttiness, a little peanut butter action. Goes into a spicy chest with all that wheat. A little spicy, a little... I don't know if I love that one. The nose is prettier than the palate. Comes across a little rough, a little harsh, a little spiky. And the peanut butter is dominating that. And I'm not sure why I'm getting peanut butter on that, but that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like wood, char, and peanut butter. And it's distracting me from all the other flavors that might be there. I'm not sure I love that. All right. SE4 PR5. Oh, I like that better. Oh, that hits different. Oh, man. Caramel and vanilla. Really nice amount of oak. The French shows up. I can taste the French on the palate. Oh, man. It's a little spicier second sip. I like that. I like that one. Okay, so far this one is in the lead. FAE 01. Half seared, half raw. You know, it's funny. It's weird. I can almost smell, I don't know if this is just psychosomatic or what, but I can almost smell raw wood. Like, you know how you can smell barrel char in a whiskey? I can almost smell like a lumberyard raw wood. And fruitiness and caramels. That's giving me a little bit of the peanut butter note I was finding here, but not so much that it's overwhelming everything else. It has a, right in the back half of the palate, there's a spike, a flavor spike that's not entirely pleasant. It's like a little bit bitter, a little bit acrid. There's a note there, just a real quick, sharp note that is like, whoa, what's that? It like startles your senses. But that's a solid drink. That's a solid drink. I like that one too. I still think the SE4 PR5 is my current favorite. Let's go to FAE02. Oh, this one smells so good. That's nice. That's real nice. The French oak comes through. It's chocolatey and caramel and fruity and real nice vanilla, real nice cherry. Okay. Down to the FAEO2 SE4 PR5. I like the nose better on SE4 PR5. Definitely. This one's got a better nose. Oh man. That's splitting hairs. That is splitting hairs. The palette difference is a flip of a dice, roll of a dice, flip of a coin. They're so close to equal in my enjoyment of drinking them that I don't know if I could pick a favorite. They're both wonderful but different. They both have French oak. I'm a sucker for French oak for whatever reason. It just fits my palate so well. I would have to give it just barely, because of the nose, to SAE4 PR5. That one is my favorite because the nose is the nicest and the palate is equally as good as FAEO2. They're all great. They're all wonderful, but I'm going to give it to the SE4 from 2020. Wow. Thank you so much, Marshall. I really appreciate getting to try this. I'm going to keep my eye out. I think there's a couple of those sitting around here locally. So I might have to snack one up. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a great day.